Hey guys, it's Austin here, and today I got a video for you, and it's going to be a little bit of a controversial video. All right, we got a video talking about Black Ops 4 and why I think it will suck, or why it at least won't be like the other Call of Duty games, and it'll definitely be worse than the last few World War II, Black Ops 3, even Infinite Warfare. Before I get into it, I just want to say this is purely opinion. This is speculation because we haven't seen two-thirds of this game and we barely saw multiplayer. So this is just estimates. And if you're a Call of Duty slash Treyarch fanboy, get off the video right now because you will be offended. I'm not trying to have 10-year-olds in my comments yelling at me. I don't feel like dealing with that. Nobody wants to. The video is going to be split up into 3 sections. A section for zombies, multiplayer, and Battle Royale. But starting off, we got zombies. The whole new crew of randoms, that's probably going to be my biggest problem because it's a new crew. You know, they're trying to get us into a new storyline, and I respect that. It's a bold move, but I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't care. I actually just got done watching a YouTuber, and he was talking about Black Ops 4, and he was like, yeah, I don't care about the crew. And he was talking about how his other YouTube friend was saying how he doesn't care about the crew. And I literally texted my friend because we all played zombies together. I was like, yeah, what do you think of the new Chaos crew? He said, Chaos who? I said, exactly. I was like, exactly. Nobody knows who these people are. Nobody cares who they are. At least for me, I'd much rather stick to the Primus characters, which is the original Origins characters, or I would like to see the Transit characters make a return because I'm one of the very few that actually enjoyed those characters. I feel like the original characters were definitely better than Transit, but I don't see how these guys could be any worse. But then again, at the moment, I'm more interested in the Transit crew, if that makes sense to you guys. Anyway, let's move on to the next point with zombies. We've got about 3 points. Yeah, we have exactly 3 points for each section, and I'm going to try and take my time on some of the points, but some of them I'm probably just going to gloss right over because there's not much to say about them. But anyway, another zombies point I have on why Black Ops 4 at least won't be as good as Black Ops 3 is there's too much day one content. And I know that's a weird complaint, okay, but as a YouTuber and a viewer as well, you see when a new zombies map comes out, everybody and they mama is trying to do the Easter egg. They're streaming, they're doing videos, they're helping each other out. And I've seen YouTubers say, oh, it's going to split up the community. We're all going to be on different maps. That's not what I'm worried about. What I'm worried about is everybody streaming these maps day in, day out. We're all on different maps. We're all going to solve the Easter eggs at different times. So that means we can literally get them all done on one day. And when that's over, there is nothing new to that map. There is nothing new to learn. You do the Easter egg, then you get a high round. That map is done. And if we manage to solve the Easter eggs that soon, what are we going to do until DLC 1? Am I right? That was my biggest problem with Black Ops 3. It was released with one map. It had Shadows of Evil. I luckily had the season pass, so I had the Giant, but then again, that's a 10-year-old map, and I've played that map a million times. I can only play the Giant so many times. That is actually the third or second remaster of the map, the third version of the map we've seen, and I really don't think I could play it another version, you know? Shadows of Evil had its problems at the time, so the Giant was really the only option, and I feel like if they took the Giant away in Black Ops 3, all I had was Shadows, I don't think I would have survived. And with Black Ops 4, if all the maps run stale that soon, I don't think I'm going to be able to survive. And like I was saying with the Giant and how it was a season pass map, a really big problem I have with Call of Duty, it's the whole 30 days, you know, oh, PS4 gets the things before Xbox and all that. I'm a PlayStation player, and I'm the one with the problem. Maybe it's because of the old Call of Duties where I used to hate that, but the fact that businesses do this and they're doing supply drops, they're doing all these microtransactions, they're still doing timed exclusives, they're doing console exclusives, they're doing timed exclusives where it's literal like Tomb Raider came out a whole year before PlayStation on Xbox. And that's not a smart business practice. And to see season pass exclusives forcing people to kind of put another down payment of $50 on the game, on a $60 game, that's $110 on one game just to get the parts of the game that they just made and then cut out so they can resell it to you later. To see them charge you $50 extra for a bonus map with the 4 DLCs is kind of extreme. And I did it with Black Ops 3. I'm not going to lie. I got the season pass, I got the Giant, and I loved every DLC. But to see them still package the season pass with a zombies map like they're doing with classified is just really scummy, because it shows that, they know the 4 DLCs may not be enough to get your attention. The whole save $10 if you spend $50 now. They have to add in another map to kind of get your attention. And I feel like that's really shady. And I don't know if I would trust it, because Black Ops 3 started off with great DLC with the Rise and Drac and quickly fell down with Zetsubo, kind of rose back up with Gorod, and then Revelations came back down again. Black Ops 3 had all good maps, but the DLC season was very on and off. It did not continue to grow stronger and stronger, and it did not even stay at the same level of hype. All right, moving on to our multiplayer section. All my MLG tryhards on this channel, this is where it's going to be targeted to you. We're going to be talking about the maps, okay? The maps are not, at least from what we've seen with the beta, they don't seem to be great. And a lot of you guys are going, Austin, oh, it's just a beta. Obviously, they can't have 3 of their greatest maps ever on Black Ops 4 in the beta. But then again, the beta is supposed to sell me on the multiplayer experience. It's supposed to say, look at what you could have. Just buy the game and this is yours. And just like a trailer, you don't want to make a shitty trailer. You want to make the best trailer you possibly can. Some of them kind of lie in trailers, so you can kind of get their attention. And if they release the beta with 3 awesome, action-packed, crazy hype multiplayer maps, you're going to be like, holy shit, this multiplayer is going to have the best maps ever. Whether all the maps are great or just those 3 maps are great, it doesn't matter, because they got your attention. And the fact that they couldn't even get my attention with the maps in the beta, I don't know if, the multiplayer maps are going to be all that great. And another complaint I have with multiplayer, it's a complaint I had with Infinite Warfare, complaint I had with Black Ops 3 when they started it. It's the specialist. A lot of you guys know when I play multiplayer on Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare, I don't use my specialist. I don't, because I'm just such a OG COD player. Like, I don't think that helps. I feel like it'll help me get 2 or 3 kills in one situation, but I feel like you have to time it right, and I feel like it's just unnecessary. And of course, there's an overpowered specialist, like in Black Ops 3, the beginning, the Purifier, Nuketown Hardpoint, walk into that room, turn on your Purifier, spin in circles, baby. You just killed the whole team. Congrats. And I'm not saying it's going to be like that in Black Ops 4. I'm just saying the chance of that happening is very high. And the fact that specialists are even still in the game after all the people complaining about it, also another very suspect choice from Treyarch that kind of makes me feel like, maybe I should skip out on this one. And probably the biggest complaint of all for multiplayer, and just the gameplay itself, is the new health mechanic. You either like it or you hate it, and I still don't know how I feel about it, because I heard of them doing that, and I said, well, that's new, okay. And then I thought, man, Austin, what Call of Duty game have you ever played where you couldn't heal from hiding? And obviously, I couldn't think of any, and I said, holy shit, I don't know how I feel about this, because I'm so used to playing Call of Duty and just ducking for cover and healing. And yes, I'll get used to it over time, and they're trying to make the game more tactical, which is what I love. They're making Call of Duty more of a tactical game instead of a game where these 9-year-olds with riot shields just run around saying they fucked my mom. It's going to be teamwork oriented. And I feel like the health mechanic is definitely going to make it, definitely going to have to play smarter instead of just running there with Vesper, extended mags, rapid fire, and just hip fire everywhere, But then again, I feel like there's going to be times where you get screwed over because you got to heal, or you're going to get screwed over because you don't have the perk where you can heal quicker, It's just going to come back and bite you in your ass. And I know for the most part in the beta, they have fixed the whole health hit point system that was going on. People were complaining of the time to kill. It was insane. I thought that it was a huge problem. And for the most part, they fixed it. They at least made it a lot easier to get the kill. But then the body armor, like I said, they also fixed that kind of. It's still kind of a problem in my opinion, because not all guns have armor piercing. But it's still out there, and honestly, until it's gone, I'm going to have a problem with it, because you can't 100% counteract it like you could with COD 4. The Juggernaut perk. Nobody likes the Juggernaut perk. But then again, there's stopping power. It's a perk. literally anybody can have stopping power. Any class, no matter what. You know, maybe you can't have armor-piercing rounds on an SMG. Doesn't really make sense. That's why Call of Duty doesn't really do it. Now I turn the corner, this dude is spraying me, I'm spraying him, except he has armor and I don't. And I don't have armor-piercing rounds because my gun doesn't support it, and he gets the kill. Why? Because he has better perks than me. That's why. That's not fun. Now, the most suspect part of this game that I don't understand why it's here. I don't understand why Call of Duty said, man, this is the next step we're taking with our franchise. But it's here, and it's Battle Royale, or Blackout. I do like the name. I feel like I don't know, I just like the name. So that's good. At least it's not a stupid name, you know? At least it'll sound cool when you say it sucks, you know? I feel like Call of Duty saw Fortnite, they saw PUBG, and then they were like, oh my god, these games are doing crazy. Let's do it. Because they know Call of Duty for the last few games, ever since Modern Warfare 3, the sales have gone down and down and down every year. Pre-order sales have gone down and down and down, and the whole lifespan of the game has gotten shorter. And they see that the community is getting smarter with their money, and they can't just throw shit at you and become a millionaire. And Battle Royale, I'm not saying they can't do it wrong. It's just they either do it great or they do it horrible. I don't think there's going to be any middle ground, like, in my opinion, H1Z1. There's PUBG, H1Z1, then Fortnite. You know, H1Z1's kind of in the middle. It's not bad, it's not good. But I don't think Call of Duty can do that. I feel like it's either going to be a catastrophe or it's going to be brilliant that they did it and it's going to save the series. And the fact that so many other games are already doing it, it's very easy to mess this up because Epic is already doing it with Fortnite. PUBG already has that audience. And Call of Duty is kind of just trying to fit its way in the middle with all the other rip-off games doing Battle Royale. Like I said, H1Z1, it's basically PUBG. Let's be honest, H1Z1 is a shittier version of PUBG. That's why it's not as popular. There's no room for Call of Duty in the Battle Royale market, in my opinion. If you want the realistic Battle Royale, you have PUBG. If that's not good enough, you have H1Z1. If you don't want realistic, you have the cartoon and fun Fortnite. Everybody has played Fortnite, whether you want to admit it or not, and most people have had fun on Fortnite, believe it or not. You know, you can admit it. You could say, oh, now Fortnite's gay. I deleted Fortnite. I'm done with that game, but I won't hide shy and say I didn't play it and have loads of fun. Now, I know some of the points in the video are opinion-based. Almost all of them are, and I know some of them are kind of suspect. You know, you guys might not feel the same, or you guys might not understand where I'm coming from. If you guys don't understand where I'm coming from with any of my points I made, comment down below. Be like, hey, when you said that, like, what exactly did you mean? Because I would love to elaborate. I'm not here to have a debate saying, oh, Black Ops 4 is going to suck, you're wrong. And if you guys say I'm wrong, I'm not going to be like, no, you're wrong, you idiot. Oh, it's going to suck. And I'm just not trying to pick fights here. I really don't care that much. This is just to get my brain going on Black Ops 4 and telling you guys what I think of the game and what I think is going to be coming out. But if you guys think it'll be great, I hope it does. Honestly, I'm probably going to buy it anyway. I hope it's the best Call of Duty ever. I hope that every year. And I hope the zombies, more than anything, is going to be amazing because you guys know I'm a zombies guy. But anyway, tell me what you think down in the comments. Is this going to be the worst Call of Duty of all time? Tell me. Is it going to be the best? Tell me. And while you're at it, leave a like and hit subscribe and turn on post notifications. So my next conspiracy theory video, I'm joking, so my next little video like this, you guys get to see it. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and peace out.
Darling, you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go?